what is the politics of this is also indecipherable, because he's like, here is a sexy photo of Andrew Tate smoking a hookah, and then here is the worst hair moment of Hasan as he was painting his fingernails. And it's like, okay, I was painting my fingernails, as opposed to Andrew Tate, who was like under investigation for sex trafficking. And like, what's my negative impact? I paint my fucking fingernails. Okay. What is this? Usually you don't have to pick role models when you're an adult. Oh, great. Drew Pavlov, when you turn 18, society asks young men to pick one of these two as their role models. If these two are the only forms of masculinity available to us, I'm straight up killing myself. I can't respond to his suggestion, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would cheer. Not me, of course, because I think it's, I would never say certain things, but I don't know why people like Drew Pavlov volunteer this as an alternative, as an option, considering so many people would go, oh, that's fucking awesome. Please do. Drew thinks it's an RPG where you specialize your class at level 18. He's literally sitting wet and naked, sucking on something, and is clearly, what? Oh, you're talking about Andrew Tate? To be fair, I do see you as a role model in some ways, but yeah, I'm also my own fucking person. Also, what is the politics of this is also indecipherable, because on the one hand, it's like it's expecting you to know about the political positions of either of these people, but not even necessarily showing that, because he's like, here is a sexy photo of Andrew Tate, okay? Pecs glistening in the fucking sun, smoking a hookah, and then here is the worst hair moment of Hasan as he was painting his fingernails. And it's like, okay, I was painting my fingernails. I'd rather paint my fucking like, if that is like the worst thing that I am showing a generation of Americans, as opposed to Andrew Tate, who was like under investigation for sex trafficking, who in the short period of time where he was on U.S. soil literally did more sexual assaults. Like, it's crazy. We got this sex trafficker inside of U.S. boundaries. We flew him out here, okay? He's a scammer and a sex trafficker, and we flew him into U.S. boundaries only for him to continue doing sexual assaults inside of the United States of America. He's like, he can't stop himself. And like, what's my negative impact? I paint my fucking fingernails. Okay. Like, this is what I mean when people are so warped by what they see online and like the horse blinders that they put up, because what they see online and the horse blinders that they have from like the stupid opinions that they get beamed into their consciousness greatly impacts their capacity to think, because they'll be like, yeah, Hasan is bad. Why am I bad? Because one, nice car. Bad because has house while also socialist. Okay. Bad because went to a legal brothel that was investigated for tax evasion, even though the police falsely smeared the brothel and said they were doing sex trafficking, and then had to literally fucking pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in fines for being successfully sued by said brothel, which is still legal and in operation, mind you, let alone 15 years ago at this point, but still doesn't matter. It's not something that I'm like apologetic about at all. Okay. Like, all of those things do not amount to Andrew Tate on a fucking good day, you know? What else? Oh, I react to fucking YouTubers. And one of the YouTubers I reacted to many years ago was very offended, which I apologize for instantly. So, like, okay, that's not, like, that doesn't reach the standard of like horrifying things that your favorite content creator does. What about bro tip? Wait, what? Oh, that's a great example of this. Yes, dude, Andrew Tate is not simply a charlatan that teaches like PUA style dating shit, you know? Did I bring that up about Andrew Tate when talking about it? Like, no, I didn't. Yeah, if you look at your favorite content creator, apparently that's why you're in here, who has literally watched drawn children's animated pornography, okay, and has shown to other content creators drawn children's animated pornography, do you feel or has spent $10,000 trying to get TTS to say the N-word, right? Like, that's your favorite content creator, someone who defends Israel and someone who may or may not be a pedophile, right? Like, you're voluntarily saying, like, that's your content creator in this regard. And then you're saying the thing that I've done that you consider to be completely unacceptable is like a satirical fucking a shitty attempt at satire that absolutely was transphobic and misogynistic that was subsequently deleted fucking 12 years ago, was shot and deleted 12 years ago. Something that I'm also very open about, something that I've talked about in terms of like how my opinion has changed, my opinion has evolved. I use this as a lesson for people, you know what I mean? So if you consider that to be the end all be all, I mean, you shouldn't be watching any content creator, let alone this one who was, you know, as recently as last year, watching drawn animated children's pornographic material. Do you understand how your standards are twisted? Especially when considering that the content creators that you are consuming say heinous shit right now, way worse than what you are suggesting, as you think I'm like ashamed of this, you know? Do you understand? Thanks from the bro tips and advice, comrade. Okay, great. The reason why I wanted to show this is because the standards are busted. If you are a leftist, if you are a progressive, if you are a in any way, shape, or form saying like we should have nice things, we all deserve nice things, you should have more autonomy in your life, then some of the worst scumbags, some of the fucking worst scumbags on the planet that say horrifying things right now will literally be like, well, the standard for you is entirely different. And I've spent most of my adult life, most of my political commentary career, having to explain to people that it's ridiculous. Like, this double standard should not fucking exist, that everyone is imperfect and people make mistakes. I still make mistakes, okay? And everyone should be a little bit more charitable when discussing others, okay? I personally think defending an ongoing genocide like that lolly consumer possible pedophile does on a regular basis is far worse than anything anyone could fucking do. You know, if we're just simply talking about like your output or your commentary or any number of different things, right? Is far worse. And I think most people would probably agree with me, right? What? Talking about yourself again, huh? And that's where you are wrong. I know. Most of the commentary and most of the anger and resentment revolves around these people mistaking not liking me online with like some kind of political activism.